President of the United States is, in a lot of ways, crashing out today over multiple things. Number one, over the regime change book written by Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan that revealed damning revelations about his White House and the inner workings inside of it. Number two, over the fact that his ceasefire with Iran is crumbling as we speak. Gulf states are being targeted by Iran. The United States is launching strikes across southern Iran near the Strait of Hormuz. And today, the United States became the first ever country to not just host the World Cup, but host the World Cup and bomb a country that is playing in the World Cup they are hosting. And at the same time, the state fair continues to struggle. A lot of you have been asking, I know, where is Vanilla Ice? He was supposed to perform. Well, we now have confirmation that Vanilla Ice's performance in front of the tens of people that were in attendance was canceled last minute. Make sure to like, comment, share, and as always, subscribe to my Substack, link below to support my work. We are really breaking through, and we're doing it together, so if you can, subscribe today. The president right now is not happy. He's not happy over the revelations in Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan's new book, Regime Change, saying, based on a very quick and boring briefing concerning the Maggot Haberman book about me, it is mostly made up. Fake news, largely fiction, as have been most of the things she has written about me for so many years. She is a third-rate writer and intellect who has made a first-rate income because of your favorite president, me. She was wrong about me on the elections, although she knew I was going to win big. She was wrong about me on the Russia hoax, and she was wrong about me on just about everything else. But she continues to spew out garbage, and people continue to buy it. Remember, I won the election big, all 7 swing states, the popular vote, 86% of the counties, and they don't have the audio tapes that they imply they have. Just another maggot con job, and Iran will never have a nuclear weapon, President Donald J. Trump. Now, what's telling to me about this statement is the fact that he is not threatening to sue Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan. Why is he not threatening to sue? Well, because to me, that means that what they have is actually true. The information they have in the book is true. It's not false. Because if it was false, Donald Trump would be the first person to file a lawsuit, billions and billions of dollars, as he has done against the BBC, as he has done against ABC News, as he has targeted the Wall Street Journal. He targets media companies. And I wouldn't be surprised if he were to target Maggie Haberman and Jonathan Swan and ultimately the New York Times for this reporting in the book. But he's choosing not to. He's just saying it's mostly made up, mostly, by the way. Not fully made up. He's acknowledging that even some things are already true, mostly made up, and he's just moving it away. But he is not happy. He's not happy with the book. He's not happy with the fact that his ceasefire with Iran is falling apart. He says that United States aircraft struck Iranian missile and drone storage locations and coastal radar sites for violating the ceasefire agreement. Again, it is very possible that they will never learn. They may come a point where we are no longer able to be reasonable, and we will be forced to militarily complete the job that we very successfully started. If that happens, the Islamic Republic of Iran will no longer exist, threatening complete annihilation of Iran. But right now, here's where things stand. You have the United States launching significant strikes around the southern part of Iran near the Strait of Hormuz. The Iranians target various Gulf countries, and the IRGC, which is the Iranian military, says that it has targeted American military installations in the region. Gulf countries, including Bahrain and Kuwait, face missile attacks from Iran, and they condemned Iran. And most of the Gulf states condemned Iran for the strikes, but they're still happening. And now Iran is saying we may walk away from the deal completely because of where things stand with the president of the United States. And on the final front, Trump is not happy with the state of his state fair. One of his senior performers, chief performers, Vanilla Ice, was supposed to perform. His performance was canceled due to, quote, inclement weather. Just a threat of scattered showers was enough to melt Vanilla Ice's planned performance. Vanilla Ice had been posting earlier in the day showing a panoramic view of the massive stage and referring to the proceedings as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, performance, etc. And even Fox News is getting committing a self-own. Because look at this moment.
Early birthday, America. We're celebrating already at the Great American State Fair. Man, we've got thousands of people celebrating this birthday with us, Tommy. You and I had a chance to go out. We got to see some of the exhibits. I'm sure you got what I got, which was a lot of people going, hey, love to watch it on Fox. I hope a lot of them left the mall, went home and turned on their TV and are watching this right now. But
there are not thousands of people there. Whether or not they want to admit it, there aren't. And President Biden actually called Trump out for a lot of this. Take a listen to President Biden's remarks at the Maryland Democratic Party Gala.
Look, it's not just his deliberate distortion and destruction of NATO and his choosing Putin as an over American allies, or the fact that he's diminished our standing in the eyes of the world more than any president in history has. It's not just his vanity projects, tearing down the east wing of the White House, making room for his ballroom, putting his name on the Kennedy Center, building an arch in his own honor, even hiring his own pool guy to fix the reflecting pool. Whoa, what a loser. Look, folks, it's not just that. Reflecting pool reflects something even worse than the narcissism and incompetence at the core of this administration. It's the corruption, the brazen, blatant corruption. Corruption on a scale never seen before in American history in any administration. Trump has made billions of dollars since returning to the White House. It's simply stunning to me. He has no shame. And frankly...
And that's not the only moment I want you to see from President Biden's speech. Take a listen to this one.
And the narcissism and incompetence at the core of this administration. It's the corruption, the brazen, blatant corruption. Corruption on a scale never seen before in American history in any administration. Trump has made billions of dollars since returning to the White House. It's simply stunning to me. He has no shame. And frankly, it's embarrassing for the country. But Trump could care less. Making money off the presidency is one of the reasons he wants to be president. But you know what? It's not even the corruption and the money that makes me the most angry. What makes me angry is Trump wants to give taxpayers money, your money, to the January 6th insurrectionists.
He's right. He's right. And there's still efforts behind the scenes as we speak to try to give your money to January 6th insurrectionists, by the way. So that's where we're at this morning. President Biden is calling out Donald Trump. Trump is not happy with the state of the state fair, Iran, and more. I'll have all the latest for you soon. Like, comment, share, subscribe to my Substack to support. Link below. See you soon.